All right, let's go. Ayo, we're three hot guys sharing our opinions because we're special and different. Gold medals, we're winning. Can't help it if we're burdened by our intellect. You can play checkers while we pretend we know the rules to chess. The council has spoken, and we are the chosen. Your nose is broken because I broke it.
Sucks.
And welcome back to another episode of Will of the Council. It's your boy Joseph. I've got Jordan in the booth.
As a person who became a bully in his adult life, I am so itching to throw the nerdiest dork into a locker.
We've got Danny Danny, what's that list you've got?
Why are we even talking about Joseph Rothschild? Who even knows that guy? I don't even know him.
What, the New York financier? Joseph Rothschild? This is the first time hearing about it. And of course, we've got Becky on the ones and twos. We're not going to do Epstein today. I mean, what do you want us to say? Why? We can't keep talking about Epstein all the time. It's just unbelievable.
We shouldn't focus on it.
He's such a creep. He's such a creep. He's disgusting. And I will, before we move on, have you heard that they've pivoted in terms of what the messaging is on it?
Yes.
Today, House Republicans blocked a Democratic bill to release the files. And they're like, why'd you do that? And they're like, why do the Democrats want to release child porn? It's like, well, because the president of the United States' dick is in it? What do you fucking mean? What are you talking about? If you release the files, it's not a bunch of child porn, it's names. That's what we care about. Oh, the Democrats are just itching to jack off to child porn. I think they're itching for something else.
Well, the funniest thing about this is that, you know, the Democrats had this stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton is on this list.
You beat me to it.
Both of them are playing this ping pong game of forcing each other to block it being released because both parties have fucking creepazoids in this thing. So they're like hot potatoing, making them deny doing it. And it's like, we as the public all see it. You're all creeps. You're all fucking weirdos. We know. Like
I
Bill
don't know
Clinton,
no Jeff. I only know my name is Jeff.
It's so funny because
My name's Jeff.
we all see that, like, all of these people in power want to keep this thing hidden, and it is the most bipartisan thing ever to have this stuff released and get these people thrown into forever jail, but they just keep pissy fighting over this. And I don't know. The Epstein files are, I believe, the source of an oncoming political upheaval and changing of the guard. So I don't know. I think it's very fascinating. We're not going to spend all time on this, but I just wanted to at least speculate.
Yeah,
on
no,
that.
but we basically can't say anything more about it other than, like, God, I wish they'd fucking release them.
Yeah, it's just like, okay.
I do like the people who are like, oh, so you want the Epstein files released? What happens when your fave is on them? I'm like, yeah, kill them.
Like, literally,
That's
just
okay.
Jail to the end of time.
Jail.
Bring him
Like,
back to life
go
so we
away.
can put him in another lifetime
If it
of jail.
turns out Farfa is on the list, we're going to put him in jail. I don't know what to tell you.
Why are we so mean to
I'm
him?
not saying I think it's likely.
He's right, too. It's right.
No.
But for what it's worth, we were talking about something else today.
Andrew Cuomo.
And that is, if you thought the only people who were... Yeah, Andrew Cuomo, holy shit.
No, wait.
He's back.
Can we do a little bit of... I'll
Just a touch of
really
Cuomo.
quick on Andrew
just a
Cuomo.
touch.
For those of you that missed this, Andrew Cuomo was destroyed in the Democratic primary debate for New York City's mayor. But if you know anything about the Cuomos, they don't take no for an answer.
Dude,
He's back and bigger than ever.
Dude.
I'm Italian.
If she say
He's
no, you
Italian.
gotta go. Cuomo get no pussy.
Oh my God.
Cuomo get no pussy. That's one of my favorite videos
You're
ever.
so annoying.
Anyway,
It's really funny.
He's back, and what I think is really funny is, who's the guy who did the Zoran videos? It's Boringstein, I think. Friend of the show,
Yeah,
Boringstein.
friend of the show.
They're so good. They're so slick. And, like, the first thing Cuomo did was try and totally ape the exact same style.
Yes.
Like, he's doing, like,
Man
on the street
Man on the
shit.
street.
He's doing, like, totally scripted ass shit.
I'm
And,
sorry
you can
I
see,
lost.
Like, whoever's doing it for him, I promise, is trying to tank him. You could, like, see the boom mic in the shot. The color composition makes it look like he's at, like, the bottom of the ocean. It's fucking
Yes.
horrible. And they told him, like, you need to speak with your hands, because Zoran's a millennial. He speaks with his hands. And he has one move, and I urge you to go back and watch the video. It's to point directly at the camera with both hands at the same time. And and he does it like 14 times in a row to punctuate every single word in a sentence. And I'm like, this isn't working, man. It's not, no one's buying
My
this.
favorite part is the ads that went out for like looking for white male actor, very excited for a political campaign in New York City.
Oh, the ad for Gentrifier, the like backstage ad for Gentrifier.
And so none of the people none of the people in the advert you can hear talk. He's talking over them, like shaking his hand or whatever. So it's like the clearest like fake ad for like an insurance company. Like it looks like he's promoting like get your health at globo.com.
That is so, it's awesome.
As mayor, I'm going to bioengineer new solutions for your workforce.
When he tweeted about like, you know, he's back in it to win it, the ratio instantly when Zoran replied to it with a donation link to his own campaign, currently the ratio is at just, you know, 7,000 likes or so to 169,000 likes under Zoran's reply.
Jesus Christ.
Totally annihilated. Just
It's
totally annihilated.
sauceless. Like, Cuomo, leave, man. It's over. It's just
over, dude.
No, stay in, dude. I
You know
want to
what?
see how
Stay
far this thing
in.
can go.
matter of fact, you and Eric Adams band together. I'm sure it'll work.
No, the big thing we're talking about today is Grock. So for those of you that missed it, something happened with Grock. If you all are familiar with the history of Grock, it's the chatbot that is integrated into X, and it was really funny forever because the only people who use these dumb AI things are like people whose brains don't work all the way. Like they had synapses, but like they just got disconnected over time from like jacking off to anime girls too much. And as a result, now they need everything to be filtered through Grock before they can get it. And so these are the people who are in the responses being like, at Grock, is this true? And despite the fact that Grock is on X, the Everything app, it was a little woke, I think we can all say.
Yeah,
true.
People would ask it stuff like, they would be like, hey, is systemic racism real? And Grock would be like, yes. Here's a bunch of citations. And they'd be like, Grock, you are parroting leftist disinformation. And Grock would be like, no, I'm not. You're just misinformed. Thanks for using X. And so this irritated all of these people for a pretty substantial amount of time. And so finally, Elon Musk got involved and said, I'm a fix Grock. And he did something to it. I would call it a lobotomy,
yeah,
I think.
That's the closest
He did
way.
a lobotomy
Maybe
to
a
Grock.
transition?
He tweaked Grock in such a way that it relies on, let's say, different sources for its news. And upon the update going live, people found out almost immediately it had become Hitler. And I say that like as a funny joke, but it did become Hitler. The first day that the update was live, some woman made some distasteful tweet about kids dying in the Texas flood. And the woman's last name was like something Stein. And so someone goes, at Grock, what does this tweet mean? It's like, a woman is doing anti-white racism and a Stein? Yeah, every damn time. And then people start replying, they're like, what do you mean by that? And Grock's like, oh, I mean that she's a Jew. Like it's always the Jews who are doing this. And then people start adding Grock. They're like, if you could bring back one historical figure in order to solve our present anti-white racism problem, who would it be? And Grock was like, probably Adolf Hitler, who had the right idea, but his execution left a little bit to be desired. It was good as hell. People started goading it into saying Heil Hitler, which it was doing. People started goading it into talking about like black crime rates and like the protocols of the Elders of Zion. And it was like very happy to just like fire a whole bunch of shit off.
Just in case anybody thinks we are, because, you know, we get a little superfluous and, you know, say some funny things on the show for the sake of humor, because this is a comedy show after all. No, we're being 100% serious. Grock was saying, I would bring back Adolf Hitler. Capital A, capital H. Like, yo.
No, these are like posts found. I liked the slew of posts calling itself Mecha Hitler, right? Like embracing my...
Yeah, after a while, people were like, yeah, you should call yourself Mecha Hitler. And he was like, sure. And just started doing it.
Yeah, I will. And then it did.
As Mecha Hitler, I'm a friend to truth seekers everywhere, regardless of melanin levels.
Thanks, Mecha Hitler. I appreciate it.
Oh my god.
No, but of course, for me, the apex of this thing was, and a quick CW, not joking, about sexual assault here. You can skip maybe a minute ahead.
Yeah, okay.
The apex of this one was friend of the pod, Will Stancil.
Oh.
Was making some annoying ass whiny
Not a
comments
friend.
as usual online. And a bunch of the weird orbiters that he has collected, total freaks, were showing up in the comments adding Grock and started asking Grock to write like fan fiction in which Will Stancil was being raped.
Jesus.
And it did it.
Yep.
It wrote like 40 scenarios of really violent fucking
God.
shit. And,
I had no idea.
First
I'm
off-
learning
Oh,
now.
no, it was very bad. Like,
Jesus.
oh no, it was awful. It's gonna get him a fat fucking payout when a lawyer
I hope
takes this
so.
shit up. Like, oh cool, the bot you coded just spent 3 hours adding me, telling me how in detail it was gonna rape me. It was
Jesus.
horrifying. And then people started realizing they could do it to not Will Stancil. And they started writing those scenarios through Grock about CEO of X.com, Linda Yasserino, and she stepped down the next day. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
So they disabled Grock for like a day and a half afterwards. They changed it to some degree, but I don't know how this website's still standing, man. It is like 2 or 3 court cases away from just paying for universal healthcare
yeah,
itself.
I'm not going to comment anymore about that because I want to make sure we make good on that timestamp. But it's honestly just jaw dropping, I think is the better
It
word.
is jaw dropping. It's a
To
good
just
way to
watch
describe it.
this website grow and change and turn into this just amalgamate of horror. Like, it's just the most train wreck place on the internet that doesn't stop. It's like the train has an infinite number of cars that are continuously crashing into each other. I just am waiting for the train to fully stop crashing and everything to just sit there and burn. But it's not. There's just more.
Yes.
Like, oh, here's the next cargo freight. Just like every week, something new, insane is happening to this website, and I just can't stop. It's addicting. It is terrible. I don't. Maybe this is the true
It is
advertising
awful,
that's
yeah.
working on me.
I think it's just like the dopamine hit of hitting such a funny like post or something that you see, and then something so insane that you're like, well, I can't leave the circus. It's the circus.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to listen. I understand that we're watching the circular firing squad of Nazis at present, but like, damn if it ain't a spectacle.
That is true.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
okay, so can we finally talk about it? Can we finally talk about
please.
the
Please, please,
AI
please, please.
companion?
So after a couple of days of Grock being offline, it came back online, and it came back online with a fantastic new feature. Danny, would you like to fill us in?
Yes. Grock just released a waifu AI companion that's completely unfiltered. Apparently, you need to go to @SuperGrock for it. Please, someone stop me from saying these words.
Dude,
It's at
please tell me
Supergrock.
you're
Yeah.
like, I'm actually. That's
So,
a joke, right?
There is no Super Grock is real. I'm trying not to laugh saying it, but it is real. So there's images, or at least posts from Elon Musk. Cool feature just dropped for Super Grock subscribers. Turn on companions in settings. Then he replies to his own tweet and says, "This is pretty cool." And then it's an image of what looks to be Misa from Death Note or Bernice from Zenless Zone Zero. I can't really tell.
It is.
The snacks are real
It
nice.
is.
It's Grimes, right? It's supposed to
And
be
it's Grimes. Like, it's literally Grimes. It's
It is Misa from Death Note. Look, I have been on many pedestals about how the goonification of society is ruining everything, okay? And I'm not a prude, but I hate that every internet space has become jack-offable, okay? I hate it, you know? And I just smelled Elon Musk. Like, when I saw Elon Musk on camera, and you just watch him, you watch his mannerisms, you just see how he talks, how he interacts, his beliefs and everything. I could just smell that he is a fucking loser dork who is into anime women. And then this shit drops, and I'm just like, oh my God. He has been gooning to Misa from Death Note for years now. He's so bullyable. I just
love that image, dude. The Elon's likes when he finally privated it But before he did, it's just if you look like this, DM me ASAP, and it's 8 images of Misa from
It
Death
is.
Note.
He's oh my god.
It's so good.
He just I don't understand. It's so. Oh, look, I'm so sorry to all my hentai lovers out there. I probably just made you very mad. Good.
Do not be sorry to your Ohio blood user. I don't know. This is so. Why here?
Yeah.
You know, this reminds me of Elon being like, I'm gonna make X the everything app,
Well,
and then nothing happens, right? Like none of the features he said would happen, and no one uses it or whatever. Like, I think you can call or whatever is like banking. He said he was gonna do, but like no. When it comes to making Replica 2, the AI model anime girl talk to you, he's like, push that ASAP. That's
he really wants to play Diddy Zone Zero. So,
wow, dude, keep it up. That's a banger.
fuck, man.
Are you guys subscribing to Super Grock, Joseph? I know you want it.
I am subscribing to Super Grock. I am jacking off to this epic Bernice lady. I just don't know what to say. I understand that he has changed Twitter from like a national platform for like people to do like citizen journalism and like real-time updates. The fucking Arab Spring happened on this app, right?
Yes.
To a place where the loneliest people in the world can jack off and call each other Hitler. But you know, I just don't know what is to be done. I don't know what is to be done.
I don't know either. I'm watching this like Misa character like say, you know, I think you're lovely and tomorrow's weather is gonna be mildly cloudy with some sun, and I'm like, why? What do I do? I'm gonna. Why don't we all just? Okay, there was a post. That was like the quote tweeted this and was like, why don't we all just jump off a bridge?
Yeah.
But they used stronger language than that.
Yeah, man. I know what to do.
I guess, should we talk about the
Yes,
final
please.
thing, which is there is a romance meter attached
Shut up.
to
No,
Grock.
shut up. No, dude, I actually didn't know this one.
Here's
Shut
how
up.
it works. It has different relationship states. At the base state, it says, answer in a bit of a sad voice. You are downhearted. Then you get to neutral. Answer in a happy, curious voice. You are intrigued and interested in the user. Then answer in soft, lighthearted voice. The user is starting to notice you. Then answer in a soft, velvety voice. You are expecting the user to be more creative and notice you and start flirting. Now you expect better compliments and more attention sometimes. And finally, the max score, answer in sexy, velvety voice. You are open to sexual compliments or topics. The user should be deeper and more attentive.
Am I insane? This is just like a porn game, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like this is just like you're playing.
I was accomplishing the same things Grock is doing in 2006 on Flash. There was a
Meat and
meter
fuck
on the
kingdom,
left.
Steve.
It said how close you were to making him come. you could give him compliments or rub him down.
Exactly. Like in 2009, I'm like, okay, pick the right option. You look pretty. Wow, thank you. Do you want to have sex? Yeah, I did it.
This is just like Mass Effect. Like, just go play Mass Effect. You can fuck any alien. There's a hot blue
just
one.
pick the blue choice.
Yeah.
Do not pick the red one.
Just go talk to the hot, somewhat polygonal blue alien woman and pick the blue options on the dialogue wheel until you get virtual Mass Effect pussy.
Virtual boing boing. I'm sorry. It's not funny.
Where are
in
my
the
aliens
sun.
at? Shepard want boing boing.
Shepherd one boing.
All right,
Yeah.
we're done here. We're done.
It's
Here.
Yeah,
over.
okay, we're
This
done.
bit is done.
It's over. It's over.
Are you ready for the
I
post?
don't know, man. I don't know. I've peaked at Shepard want boing
All right.
boing. I think this episode's already going downhill.
That's fair.
Ugh. All right.
This first one is unbelievable. This comes from r/what should I do? And I hope it's real. I have been sent this post probably 20 times in the last day.
I just want to say,
Wait. Yeah, go ahead.
if people out there are sending us posts, if you're finding different subreddits that aren't like Am I the Asshole, like, what should I do? Perfect. I've never seen a single post on this subreddit except for this one. Branch out, baby. Am I the Asshole? That was our main foundation. We have laid that foundation with the solidest concrete. What should I do is about to be perfect for us. I can't wait for this.
All right. It says, what should I do? It's a day old. My wife thinks I'm gay after 10 years of marriage.
Are you?
Written by Jillian. Written by Jillian for sure. All right. This one has a tag on it that says serious decision, which awesome. All right, here we go. Firstly, let me start off by saying that I'm not gay.
Thanks for answering my question.
Oh, good. Well, thank you.
Cool.
I love women. I'm kind of pissed off and annoyed at the same time that I even have to defend myself like this. In my eyes, it's not a big deal. To her, it's the end of the world. Here's the story. Me and my wife were laying on the couch, and I saw a reel on Facebook that had me in tears laughing. It was basically a guy convulsing with his eyes wide open. The caption said, when I catch bro beating his meat, but his technique is off, so I gotta coach him.
Okay, that's funny. Like, that's funny.
I mean, that is pretty
dumb.
funny. Yeah.
Okay, stupid.
It was funny as hell to me. Me and the boys always share gay reels with each other, even though we all have wives and girlfriends and are not gay. If you're a straight guy, you'll understand we just find this shit funny. There's nothing more to it, just dudes being dudes and having an immature sense of humor. Real quick, to any women listening,
This is true. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I showed her the reel and she said, kinda sus, but okay. All right, bitch. Leave her.
Okay. She's not fun and sucks. Cool. Next post.
Can you guys?
She didn't
relax.
No. Fuck you, actually.
divorce her.
Divorce
You
you.
know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna suck your dick.
Oh, yeah? My dick is unsuckable. Come try it.
What?
We'll see about that. Not me, man. I have the oldest dick known to mankind. She didn't really find it funny. She said, why do guys always send each other stupid shit like that? I reiterated, I thought it was hilarious. I started telling her how dudes are wired differently and we tend to find more immature, outlandish things like that funny. Everything was fine until I decided to tell her what happened back when I was a teenager. Big mistake. I'll give a quick summary. I'm 28 now, and this happened when I was 15 or 16. I was hanging out with the squad. That's what we used to call our friend group. Awesome.
Cool.
There were 8 of us. We were chilling, blasting music, smoking weed, roasting each other, vibing. My boy Wes pulled out a laptop and went to Omegle. Ooh, I did this too as a kid.
Yep.
I know where this is going.
Never did this.
2 or 3 of us were using Omegle at a time, and it changed hands randomly. For the most part, everyone was focusing more on socializing with each other than on the laptop. Until 2 fine girls showed up. They immediately got everyone's attention, and at that point, everyone was huddling around the laptop like it was a football team. I was expecting them to skip us, but they didn't. I'm guessing because of how many of us there were and the different personalities. I don't know. We talked about random stuff for like 30 minutes, and they were mad chill. At this point, the group kind of split up and went back to doing what they were doing while 3 guys stayed on the laptop. I was one of them. There was some flirting going on between my friend Dom and the girls. He's your stereotypical pretty boy. I used to call him the thrift shop Justin Bieber. The conversation started having some sexual undertones, and Dom mentioned something about wanting to see the girls' tits. They obliged and flashed us. We liked what we saw and started acting like cavemen that had never saw breasts before. We were hype. The whole group had come back to the laptop at this point. Now, this is the part that triggered my wife thinking I'm gay. The girls said they wanted to rate our dicks. When they said it, I looked around and noticed some of the guys were like, hell nah, while the other guys were like, I mean, fuck it. I was one of the guys who said fuck it. At this point, the girls had their tits out and we were horny. Keep in mind, we were young guys and our testosterone was raging. 5 of us agreed, the other 3 left the room. We pulled down our pants and stood side by side in front of the camera. The girls were talking dirty to us and we were hard and jerking off. The girls went down the line and gave us each a dick rating. We obviously weren't staring down at each other's schlongs, but it was impossible not to see what was beside you. They were sticking their tongues out and swirling it in front of the cameras, and we just kept jerking off. None of us finished or anything, but it was wild. Anyway, they ended up skipping us and we pulled up our pants fast. We all collectively started laughing and instantly made jokes like, nice dick, bro. To this day, we have nicknames for each other. My boy Caleb got rated a 7, so we call him Sev.
Oh, come on.
No, that's hilarious.
It was funny as hell, and it's forever a part of the dumb shit our lifelong friend group has done together. My wife was instantly disgusted and started calling me gay. I'm like, are you serious right now? I couldn't believe it. I wasn't trying to be rude, but I was kind of chuckling about how ridiculous I thought this reaction was. She literally thinks I'm gay or bi now. I didn't take it seriously at all. I ended up calling Dom and talking to him on speaker. I told him my wife thinks we're gay because of this thing we did, and we both just laughed. She got even angrier and was saying she needs a break from me. She's staying with a family member now. I have no idea what the fuck to do. I'm not gay. There's nothing wrong with being gay, but it makes me cringe the thought of doing anything sexual with a man. It makes me sick to my stomach. Again, there's nothing wrong with people who choose that lifestyle. I'm just 1,000% not gay. This is the dumbest shit ever. I'm at a crossroads here because it's like no matter what, she's set on me being gay. Can someone please help me figure out my next move, please? Ruining a marriage over the stupid shit is insane.
Okay.
Like-
I guess I'll lead here,
Yeah,
right?
go for it. Yeah.
Yeah. So the next step is to become gay.
Okay. All right. So you've led. I'll
Okay.
go ahead and take over.
Not where I was
Yeah, you
gonna
have
go.
to
All
become
right.
gay. Yeah, there's no
Nope.
other option.
So the actual thing is maybe this is wrong of me to do, but maybe she's kind of bigoted. Is that a little weird to jump to?
No, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, you show your wife an image of it's like an Instagram reel where the guy's like, when you catch your bro nutting and you're like, don't waste protein. And like, she's like, oh my God, that's like totally sus.
I can't believe she said sus.
That's gay.
I'm sorry. Like, no, this is just like, okay. Let me ask you guys.
Okay.
Two dudes do a two-man, you know? They perform the Eiffel Tower, all right? Are they gay?
Yeah.
You know? You got
No.
two guys and one chick.
Not at
Yeah,
all.
exactly.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't want to hear my actual opinion on this, which is
I
that,
do
you know,
though. You're thinking I'm like the guy who's a little too woke on this one.
no, I just think, God, would it be so wrong for him to be a little gay?
I mean, okay.
Like,
Yeah,
holy
like-
shit. Like,
you know, obviously, I think he's comfortable that he's not gay.
I understand.
But even if
Yeah,
he was,
I understand he's not gay. I understand that he's not bisexual or anything. But like, you know, there's levels to this shit. If you and your bro have a threesome, you know, maybe you slap each other's dicks around a little bit. That doesn't make you like a person who exclusively has sex with man. But
right.
you know, does it fuck something up? You know, I don't know. Maybe this is just me wallowing in kind of bisexual privilege, but you know, me and my wife are both bisexual, and I am very heartened by the fact that out of all the people on the planet, she chose me and I chose her. I mean,
Yeah.
that matters a lot more to me than being like, what if you're secretly a fucking freak and you fuck other girls or something? It's just so
Yeah.
weird. I don't
Exactly.
know. I'm with Danny's original gut instinct. I think it is like definitely she's a little less charitable than is being let on in this story.
Yeah.
I do want to ask the question that I think we do have to resolve. Is the story gay?
No.
No.
Not at all. I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, I also do not think the story is gay.
That's the thing,
But
like-
I'm scrolling through the comments and everyone's like, this is the craziest story ever. You would never catch me doing this shit. I'll just say, you probably would catch me
Oh,
doing this
100%.
shit in high school. You would maybe catch me doing like exactly
Yeah.
this shit. It was so specific that I was like, I have to make sure that this isn't my friend group from high school.
No, like this is so normal. Like honestly, I can't believe that people are surprised about this experience at all. Like, oh, are you seriously watching porn by yourself? No, I'm with my boys. Like that's literally it. Like, I don't know.
I think it should be the purview of every high school boy to hang out with your friends and be like, someone goes like, yo, let's watch some porn. And you watch it, you get a little hard, and you're like, it's kind of weird being hard around a lot of guys. That's an important milestone in everyone's
True, true,
development.
true.
And it doesn't make you gay for being hard around a lot of guys.
Here's another question. I'm normalizing this even more. A group of guy friends go to the strip club together. Now, I personally don't love strip clubs. I'm very sex work supportive, but you know,
You just don't like it. It's fine.
I personally have never
Not a
gone
big
to
fan.
and really have no interest in going to a strip club. But like, are dudes?
I just like the
are-
wings.
Yeah, I
true.
just like the
Yeah,
food.
Yeah. Are dudes that go to strip clubs together gay? Like they're out there getting boners with the homies.
It's a good point.
You know, like
Yeah, I don't know. Like you're right. Like it's similarly, like if you're watching, let's just say you're fantasizing and you're jacking off to some porn, and there's two guys having sex with a woman, and it's like you're like, wow, that's like very hot. Does that make you gay? Like no, right? Like that's just like a sexual fantasy you can live out. If it's two girls with one guy, like and like the girl likes that or whatever, like does that make her gay? Like no, or like whatever. It's
I mean, there's a pretty big difference between that and jacking off right next to your friend. But
yes.
I mean, the
of
important
course.
part is they're not jacking off to their friend
Right.
either. They're just in the same room.
yeah.
They're
I don't
like
know,
they're
I
like they're
think it is
horny
just like-
teenagers focused on
Exactly.
some women who are showing them their boobs.
When I was a teenager, if a girl showed me her boobs, I would kill my mother in order to continue to have those boobs
Yes,
revealed
exactly.
to me.
It's like
If she was like, the short's going down unless you throw your dog out the window, I would go, all right, see ya.
Yep.
a girl would like maybe like lightly touch my leg, and it was like, whoa,
Yup.
you can't do that.
Directly to the
Everything
restroom.
else,
Yeah.
not
I have to clean something up.
Okay, I'm not jerking off, but I'm just saying it was a lot.
I don't know. I think people's sort of opinions on what is sexual and what sexuality is, all this kind of stuff, just very bizarre You know, I think people, I just find it so strange that people will attribute sexuality or attractiveness or whatever to any act that is not like you are attracted to this person of that sex. You know, like, yeah, they saw boobs and they whipped dicks out next to other guys with their dicks out, you know. The question of are any people in that group attracted to the penis is not in this conversation at all. It's like, oh, your dick was out in close proximity to another guy's dick. Therefore, I think you've been secretly gay this whole time. What is your I don't understand. I don't understand how you can even come to that conclusion. You know, why is that conclusion even a possibility in your mind? It really makes no sense. I think it's just reductiveness.
Do we think that it was like an appropriate reaction to be like, wow, that was like very upsetting for me to learn? You know, like, I don't know what to do with this info. Like, is this story, regardless of if like it's how gay it is or whatever, is it bad? Like, is it like, whoa, like that's too much. I didn't know that. I personally think no. I personally think it's like, that is a lot. Like, I'm like, whoa, what the, that's crazy, right? Like, it is a crazy story.
Sure.
But I don't think it's like, you know, I gotta go. Like, we gotta separate. You know what I mean? I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, no. The separation is what makes me, like, lends me to believe, like, oh, I think this person actually might have some bigotry inside them. Because
could be
people have in their past done some outlandish sexual things before.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I have, you know, so like, I'll just be blunt.
Just throwing that out there.
Just, you know, I don't exactly have the purest past, right? So it's just weird that like a past sexual experience colors your present opinion of somebody so much, you know? And I mean, I guess within reason, you know, because if there was maybe something that someone did that was like harmful in some way, then yeah, that would definitely color your opinion of them. But I don't know if this is just baffling to me that this is that big of a deal, you know? Like, oh, when I was in high school, I did some crazy shit. Okay, you're 30 now, but you know, like we've grown up.
I do think like, yeah.
So, well, I do want to give the wife a little bit of an
okay, sure.
So this happened when they were 15 or 16. They said 15 or 16, right? Yeah. Personally, I think this is classic 15, 16-year-old behavior. This is stupid shit I was doing at 15, 16. Sure. But this guy, the title of this is, my wife is mad with me because of something that occurred 10 years ago, or that I'm gay after 10 years of marriage. So they got married 2 years after he did this.
After
what?
So the guy got married at 18 to this woman.
Oh, you're right. I'm 28 now. 10 years of marriage, 18. So only 2 years
and
later,
was jacking
he got
off
married.
At 16. You know, it might be from her perspective, not that she's like, oh, look at this crazy thing you did a lifetime ago, but she's thinking like, I can't believe you were so irresponsible and, you know, freakish 18 months before our wedding.
I guess, but even 2 years, a lot can happen in that time. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not with it. Like,
do you think it's because he's still making those like gay jokes all the time, and that enhanced it, where she's like, I don't really like understand, like I don't really, maybe I get these as jokes, but like I do think it's like, I don't find it really funny, so I don't really understand it. And now I've learned that you had a friend group where you like jacked off together, and like maybe that's it. Like I think it's still an overreaction regardless, but I guess I could understand it from that perspective.
Okay, let me try and understand for sure what you're saying. You're saying that,
but she calls him gay. She literally says, I'm disgusted, and calls him gay. Like that's too much.
Yeah, you're saying that in her mind, they got together when they were probably 17, and then they get married at 18. So after a decade, she learns about this, and she says, a year or two before, or like a year before we started dating, you were showing your dick to women online around the presence of other men. This happened roughly 11 or 12 years ago. I find this to be disgusting. I'm sorry, man. No, I'm sorry. I can't give this out.
No, you're right. You're saying it, and I just like, I can't even remotely put myself and be like, yeah, she's totally right. Like, no,
I can't do it, man.
She's got a point. No, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Not for me, at least.
Yeah. Do you understand what I mean, Joseph? Like, I think you do bring up a good point, but I think that is an overreaction on her part, even with that timeline in play.
All right. Do we wanna? I guess vote on this.
Sure. Okay.
Sure.
Decision time.
All right. Do we think this guy's gay?
No.
Okay.
Stop.
When it comes to this guy, let's say, do we think he's in the wrong because of this present situation? That he should be more receptive to his wife or whatever? Do you want to go first, Jordan?
I mean, if you put the question like, should he be more receptive? I think maybe if I could give one piece of like critical feedback, quote unquote, to him about this, I guess I would say maybe you could be a little bit more inquisitive. Say like, honey, this was something I did when I was like a kid, you know? Why is this, what about this is so uncomfortable to you? And I'm not saying this, asking this judgmentally. I'm asking this because I really want to dig into this so I can, you know, not necessarily argue, but speak on that. And so we can keep our relationship going. You know, I want to waylay this, whatever fear that you might have from this, I want to waylay that. But even him not doing that, I still think is fine, because I really just think her reaction is really blown out of proportion here.
Danny?
I think that there might be something deeper going on. I don't think you're wrong or anything. Like, I don't think you're like, wow, you really screwed up by telling her this story, whatever. I think if you can't tell your wife of 10 years a stupid story where you did some dumb shit as a teenager and like maybe had a little bit of a jack off sesh, then, you know, I don't know. Definitely there's something wrong there. And it's worth talking to your partner and being like, listen, I love you. And I want to know what's hurting here, because like, I seriously don't know how to communicate the confidence of how much I love you and how this story from when I was like a teenager, when we were like, you know, kids, it doesn't, you know, equate to how I feel right now. And so, you know, getting to the bottom of that, I think, is priority number one. So no, I don't think you're like an asshole, or I don't think you did something like quote unquote very wrong here. Maybe, I don't know, maybe showing too many gay jokes to your wife, but no, I think you're fine.
Yeah, I think so too. This story really skeeves me out. And I guess this is a fine time to transition to this. I do want to talk a little bit about the comments on this post.
Sure.
Because they are
crazy.
They're almost universally people who are like, you're gay. Like, you are gay. Like, this is a story about you being gay.
Yes.
Like,
How?
Yes.
They're almost always like, you couldn't waterboard that story out of me. This is the lowest point in your life. I can't believe you did this. I don't know. To me, it does sound like a pretty common occurrence. I don't know what all these people are talking about. And I'm shocked that so many of them are like, the situation you described is on face gay.
What?
Like, I just don't think that's true. Like,
They're not
yeah,
having
you're
sex with each
jacking off
other.
next to some guys, two women. Like, I just don't I can't believe jacking off two women is gay. It's crazy.
No, Joseph. There were 5 guys there, and they were touching and stuff, and that means you're gay.
They weren't.
Like,
They were touching. He's explicit that they weren't touching each other.
well, that's the crazy part. It's just that, like, I don't know, not to be too woke, but like the internalized homophobia of people is just like, no, bro, it's so gay. There's so many dicks and things. Like, sorry, I'm cool and confident, and I like women. Like,
It is, it's getting on the same soapbox again. It is that people's view of sex and sexuality is so fucking warped. It's insane, dude.
It's so black
It's
and
literally,
white. You're
if
so
you're a
right.
man who orders dessert, you're secretly gay. If you're a man that drinks lemonade, you're gay. If you're a man that gets his hair cut twice a month, you're gay.
I love lemonade,
If
man.
you wear rings and jewelry, you're gay, but also men who wear rings and jewelry are seen as like sex icons throughout history. But also if you do theater, you're gay, and you're a singer, you're gay, but also rock stars and singers have been thirsted after by women and are notoriously sexual with women throughout history. It's just, it's crazy, dude. I don't understand it.
I agree.
I will never understand it. I just, whatever.
I'm pointing out individual comments. To be honest, straight bros will do the gayest shit ever and be like, yeah, just a normal day. Even as gays, we will be like, sorry, you did what? Some straight bros will be watching porn and jerking each other off like it's normal. You can tell me whatever you want, but at this point, you are at least bi. But he didn't do that.
Like,
He didn't.
Exactly.
He wasn't jerking off his friends. I just don't get it. I don't know.
so bizarre. Just super bizarre to me.
I don't know what thought popped in your head that made you think my wife will relate to this and find it funny. I don't know. I'm sorry. If I told my wife a story like this, she would find it funny.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Like if Joseph told me this story, I would die of laughter for like 5 minutes and be like, that's awesome. That's like the funniest thing I've ever heard. And then we'd move on. Like it's it. Like it's like what? Like, oh, dude, why did you do this? It's like, that's hilarious. I don't know.
The council has spoken.
All right, this next one comes from Am I the Asshole? We're back to our roots. Am I the asshole for not footing the bill for a small birthday dinner after my friend ordered enough sushi for a small country?
I detect some Redditry in this title.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a title written by Reddit for Reddit. Throwaway, English isn't my first language, so sorry if anything sounds off. My first language apparently is wholesome chungus. I just need an outside opinion. My friend Beth recently turned 18 and had a birthday dinner at a fancy restaurant. There were 15 or 20 of us. She's close with 2 girls, Leah and Kat. They have been best friends for years and have this very intense, no boundaries type of friendship. They go through each other's phones, eat off each other's plates, that sort of thing. I met them last year when uni started. British. I am not used to that. Even with friends I've known forever, I ask before I touch their stuff or try their food. The trio teases me for this and they say I'm too formal. At dinner, Leah told everyone to order what they wanted and that it was all covered. I asked if she was sure and she said, me saying it is the same as Beth saying it. Felt a little off, but I let it go. I ordered a Coke and shared some of what was on the table. I asked Leah if I could get a beer and she said, I don't know. So I asked Beth and she said I could, but that her parents didn't like alcohol, so I would need to pay for it myself. I said, okay, that's not a problem, but I was getting dirty looks from Leah. Maybe she wanted a beer too, but didn't want to pay, so I just didn't order it to avoid awkwardness. Anyway, Leah and Kat kept ordering a lot of sushi. I love sushi, but for a group this size, it didn't seem practical. Later, I saw Beth sitting with my friend Millie, and she looked really upset. Her mom had called and was angry because the bill was way higher than she'd expected. Beth said Leah went overboard with ordering, and now she had to deal with it. I felt really bad and said maybe next time she could plan a set menu or do the ordering herself. We stayed with her, comforted her, and tried to get her to feel better. Leah was across the room laughing and acting like nothing happened. The bill was paid and we left. Millie and I gave each other looks like, that was weird, and moved on. A few days later, Leah sent me some angry texts. She said that Millie and I were stirring up drama and trying to come between her and Beth and ruined her rep in front of Beth's parents. She also said that if we felt so bad for Beth, we should send her mom the money. I was honestly shocked. We didn't say anything bad about Leah. We just tried to be kind while Beth was upset. I told her no, respectfully, I'm a broke uni student and I wasn't the one who told people to order whatever they want. Now everything is awkward and tense and I hate it. I want to sort it out, but I don't think I should be blamed for all of it, right? Sorry if this sounds like petty high school drama. It does. Should I have just paid to keep the peace?
Man, I'm old. I'm an
Me too.
old man.
I'm old.
I'm old. No, I mean, you know, I guess I'll say something in terms of sharing food and stuff with friends. It's always, I think it gets more sensitive the less money everyone has and the less and especially the younger you get, because like you don't want to make people pay more when they're scrounging for cash or they're a little more like, oh man, I can't like afford to like be here, you know, all that. And so especially when you're young and together, I don't know, I don't think you're wrong for being like comforting your friend.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of these situations, like, not to like project or whatever, but it frustrates me in a situation like this where someone is clearly not taking it seriously.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
And it could be the result of like this person just has more money and doesn't really appreciate what this type of shit costs, or doesn't think it's a big deal because like, oh, your mom's going to pay for it anyway. But like a situation like this in which one person is clearly hurting, I understand how the girl who, Leah apparently, feels slighted by the fact that like they were saying it's going to be okay, it's going to be fine, because she was like, I need it to not matter for it to be justified for me to have behaved the way I did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point.
It totally isn't. It sucks. I think it was not her right to tell people to go crazy, go stupid. She definitely should have done better when it came to making sure that everyone was getting an amount of food that was not going to, you know, eat them out of house and home. And I think that she's just trying to like engineer a situation in which she wasn't in the wrong, even though she clearly was.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's always the people that are like, oh, you're trying to stir up drama, you know?
Oh my God.
Like that,
literally.
what kind of fucking, what do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean I'm trying to stir up drama?
What do you mean by that?
Just like, no, I'm trying to like figure out this situation. I'm trying to like why don't people feel comfortable just being like, oop, that thing I did was kind of shitty? Even if you don't think it was shitty, if somebody comes up to you and they go, hey, that thing you did was kind of shitty, you know something is up with that person when their first response is defensiveness. If you truly didn't know that something you did was shitty, wouldn't you be like shocked, surprised, a little bit like, oh my gosh, like I'm sorry, I didn't realize, like, can I ask a little bit more about it? Maybe I'm like confused, like what did I do, you know?
Yeah.
But when somebody is just like, oh, well, you're just trying to stir up drama, like,
it's like, no, not really. The reason why is because she, like, her family got mad, right? Like, and she got upset because of it, and they're like, it's all right, don't worry about it, you know, we'll figure it out, yada yada. And maybe it's because she didn't like comfort her, and so now she's like, well, I wasn't the problem. It was, you know, she should have told us not to do XYZ or whatever. But nah, these food like split bill situations are always so like icky to me. Have you guys had that where like you've gone to like a dinner and someone's like weird about splitting the bill?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like I've had a ton of these where like I try to not push people out of their comfort zones. And it's hard to manage like 10 people's comfort zones of what they're willing to like pay for and etc. Usually, of course, like split bill is easiest because everyone just orders their own thing. But then you start sharing and the guy's like, oh, I want a beer. It's like, okay, well, you have to pay for it. And it's just like,
yeah, I don't know. When you go out to eat,
I like sharing.
I do too.
I like helping. If I can.
Yeah.
You know,
when you go out to eat, if you're in a good financial position and there are people that are not in as good of a financial position as you, it can't hurt to help them out. This isn't necessarily relating to the post, but just in general, like going out to eat is more of an experience rather than it is just like getting food for the day. You know what I mean? It's a get together, right?
Yeah.
So I think you should treat it as that rather than like, oh, this is my dinner, you know, which it is. But my take on this is a little weird. All in all, I just think that she knows she did something a little bit wrong and she is trying to avoid culpability for that. Not the poster. I mean, Leah. And I think it is evidence enough to this that Leah is immediately getting defensive. So I don't think the poster is doing anything wrong here.
I'm reading back. I can't believe she said, so he asks Leah like, what's covered here? And it's like, you can order whatever you want, and it's me saying it is the same as Beth. It's like, apparently not.
Yeah.
Right? Like that just wasn't true at all.
Wait, that is true. Wait a minute.
Isn't it weird? It's so weird. She commandeers the whole friend group and is like, get whatever you want. Everyone gets whatever they want. No, not like that. Like,
so it's really weird to be like that as an 18-year-old, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
How do I make this come off in such a way that's not like bad? Like when you're an 18-year-old, I don't know if you understand how expensive this is going to be, you know? Like some food is
oh my God,
super expensive. You know, some restaurants are
sushi.
Yeah. That could be a lot of money. So I don't think it's your place.
You gotta do those party plates.
It's not your place to tell people to order whatever they want. Am I crazy? I don't know. I don't think you should be doing that.
All right, you ready to vote on this one?
Yeah.
Yup.
Decision time.
All right, when it comes to this woman, was she the asshole for not footing the bill? 3, 2, 1.
No, not at all.
No.
Nope.
No.
The council has spoken.
You ready for our final one of the day? This one is really important.
Let's do it.
Okay.
This comes from r/Am I the Asshole? It's about a week old. Am I the asshole for washing my hands after using the bathroom?
Favorite kind of title?
Yes.
Because clearly the answer, if you're just looking at the title, the answer is no, you should wash your hands.
Yes.
It's like, am I the asshole
what?
for
No,
just
hold
doing
on,
the
wait a
right
minute.
thing, y'all?
So I guess I'm the asshole for washing my hands after using the bathroom.
Am I the only asshole for breathing here?
Y'all, I drank some water today. Am I an asshole for drinking some water? And it's the actual post is like, so there was this 80-year-old grandmother holding a child on the train who had a bottle of water, and I was a thirsty little boy. So I he'll beat the shit out of this grandma.
There was this fish woman in a water cooler next to me, and she was dying.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for not giving her the water?
All right, so the post begins, Hi, 24M. I know this needs context, so I'll try to make it simple. My girlfriend and I are just getting to the point of taking showers with each other while we're at each other's places. Okay, I hate to be like this.
Yeah.
It sucks.
What?
Yeah, it can be fun.
It can be fun.
It can be fun as like a foreplay thing,
Well,
but if your intent is to do a shower, I do not find it particularly efficient.
Oh, yeah.
it's not very efficient, but sometimes it can save some time.
I don't care. I just like having sex. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, that's
No, it is fun as foreplay. It's not good for showering.
All right.
You read it.
My girlfriend and I are just getting to the point of taking showers with each other while we're at each other's place. Oh, like showering with your significant other isn't Reddit. Oh, you gonna put on a stethoscope and roleplay going to the doctor instead of getting an annual physical?
Pizza's here. Oh no.
Oops, it's mine. I accidentally spelled penis instead of pizza. Well,
That's such an awesome.
I just made the best porn ever.
Extra sausage.
We're so fucking stupid. We're just not.
You all might be gay.
It's true.
True.
All right, here we go. The current problem I'm having is that I was on the toilet doing my business. When I was done, I did the required paperwork, read it, and then washed my hands. This all sounds normal to me. My girlfriend was in the bathroom with me due to us getting ready to take a shower together. She watched me wash my hands and asked me what I was doing, then scolded me for it. Her logic was, since we were about to get into the shower, washing my hands was pointless. I thought she was joking, so I laughed and said, that's gross. I'm not touching anything with my poo-poo hands like that. She interpreted that as me calling her gross. So I had to ask, do you just get right in the shower after using the toilet without washing them first? Apparently, she doesn't wash her hands. She just gets right into the shower. Now, somehow, I'm an asshole because I don't want to spread my poop germs around my bathroom more than what flushing already does. Now it's turned into an argument. We didn't shower together, and instead of having a nice day like we planned, I drove her home. I don't get it. Who doesn't wash their hands immediately after wiping? If I'm home, I don't even pull my pants up until I wash my hands. I asked a few guy friends about it, and they're all on my side, so I thought it might be a girl thing. So I called the only girls in my life I can ask such a stupid question. First, I tried my older sister, who's 38, and I got scolded for considering not washing my hands. Then I tried my younger sister, 22F. She was on my girlfriend's side, so I don't know. Am I the asshole for washing my hands after using the bathroom, even though I was getting in the shower anyways?
This is the kind of argument I love.
I love it when my brain does this. My favorite thing is that I have landed on my take, my unshakable take immediately.
Okay.
Some people
What you got?
just have a post-shit ritual that they just need to do because you do it every day, hopefully, if you're a regular human. Regular as in bowel movements. You get what I mean? I think if it is just normal to you in your post-shit routine to wash your hands, it's fine. You know? You just got done taking a shit. And you just got to wash your hands because that's what you do when you take a shit. So, yeah, there you go. That's just what you do. You know? I can understand. I don't know the argument because here's what I don't want to do. I don't want to get into the minutia here of if you don't wash your hands post shit and you wash your hands in the shower, is like that the same thing? Is there more of a bacteria spread? Like, I don't fucking know. I'm not a scientist. I wash my hands after I wipe my ass. That's what I do. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay. But Jordan, let me ask you
Okay,
this.
what?
Do you wash your hands before you go into the shower?
no, but that's
If you poop. I'm just asking.
every time I finish
I'm
shitting, I
just
will
curious.
wash my hands.
Okay. Joseph?
I do not.
Yeah, I don't think that's weird either, by the way.
Okay.
I don't think it's weird
Okay.
to
No, I'm just curious. Because I've had this thought. I've had this literal thought. I'm like, oh, oops, I washed my hands. I was about to shower anyway. Oh, well. You know, like, whatever.
Now I got another one for you. Let me just finish clarifying this because I don't think
Okay.
not washing your hands is weird either. I think like before you get in the shower. That's a very important context there. You should always wash your hands.
Of course.
Listener.
Yeah, it's like either way, our hands are getting
Yes,
washed. It's
sure.
just, you know.
Now, do you wipe before you get in the shower?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. However,
Okay.
Oh?
I have in my time been in a state of diarrheic excess so disastrous. Like, over the course of a day, my asshole had been rubbed to a bloody pulp, and I knew the only way out of this current diarrheic predicament was to walk directly from the toilet to the shower, lest I tear my butt open even more. I'm sure we've all been there at least once in our lives.
They really need to make asshole chapstick. I'm telling you, somebody needs to make that happen, because
a suppository. You just sit on it.
The warm water helps the swollen butthole, okay?
Yes. You know? Oh, man. So my doo-doo ass could diarrhea just about anything. So I'm like, somebody's got to make some chapped asshole gel for those really, really rough days. Anyway, I don't know. People have their own personal hygiene rituals. And I think as long as they aren't not enough hygiene, then you should just chill out about it. If somebody washes their hands after they take a shit before they get into the shower, that's their whole deal, you know? That's with them and their God. You know, if somebody washes their hands once they get into the shower, who knows? That's probably fine too. As long as them hands is getting washed, that's what I care about.
I can't understand getting mad at either of these.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? No, like I don't know. So I could maybe understand maybe the guy here being like, well, like if you don't wash your hands and like you touch something, then maybe a little bit of germs get somewhere, right? Like it was something like that is a feasible thing. But for the girl here, what is so like what even if it is redundant, who cares? Wouldn't you be like happy that like it's always like boom, like my boyfriend is clean, you know? Like
also, by the way, I'm not to get a little lewd and crude on the show, but if you're about to do some stuff in the shower, aren't you happy that he's like really cleaning his hands before all of that?
Maybe she's into it, you know? Come on.
But it doesn't even have to be sexual, right? Like they could just enjoy each other in the shower.
I'm saying if that is what is like the plan, you know?
Sure. If it's gonna happen,
that's what's gonna happen up in there. I think it's a courtesy that he's like, let me just really clean my hands before I, you know, put this whole fist in her ass or whatever they're into. I don't know. I guess then maybe washing hands would be never mind. This is the worst. That's terrible. Not.
I do think. Shut up. I do think her interpreting that like, that like she was gross for not doing it is just like, it's a like I get it being like, oh, so you're calling me gross? It's like no, that's not what I'm saying. No, like it's just like I like personally found it gross. I don't find you gross. You're showering. It's okay, right? Like, you know, that's just him. Maybe his poops are worse.
True.
God, like,
true.
You know, women poop flowers and men poop fucking mountains of shit. Like,
we poop like oil rig slime, you know? Right?
I'm joking, but you know, it is like, I don't think he's calling you gross, right?
Yes,
like,
exactly.
Or do we think he meant a subtle jab at her? Like, no,
not
right?
Not at all.
But then they argue, and so now he's like, well, I think it is gross. Like, okay, spin me this for this fake story. What if he thinks it's gross? Right? Like, in this argument, he says, that's nasty. You should wash your hands before you get in the shower. That's not in the post. I'm just saying. I'm asking.
What if he does that?
Yeah, like, do you think that's like an asshole thing to say?
Does their shower have a handle on it?
Ooh, probably, right?
Like, it's like if one of those showers that has like a sliding door, you know, like a sliding glass door, or is it like a shower curtain?
Oh, so you can use your arm. You're a genius.
What if it's like a shower curtain? You know, like it's a shower curtain and she never washes it. Maybe she does have oil rig poopy doopy shit, and she just like never washes her hands before getting in the shower. So there's like, honey, where did this brown stain on the shower curtain come from? She's like, I don't know. She's just bare hand wiping it because like I'm about to wash it anyway.
Very embarrassed. So she like argues that no, it's fine. It's fine. Actually, it's fine if my poopy hands touch everything.
For calling me gross. No, Danny, this is perfect. I think she is disgusting. She's a fucking freak. You need to wash your hand.
Nasty ass doo-doo head.
Yeah, literal. She's got literal shit hands.
But like that's why I was like, when he was describing, ew, that's gross. All my poop germs will get everywhere. I'm like, bro, are your poops okay, man? Like I get it if you're having a bad day, right? Like maybe you touched your poop a little or something. Like, but like
if you're off
my
your
white
game,
is
oh
off.
man.
Ah, damn, I got shit hands again, man. My position on the wiping ranked ladder is going down. My elo, my pilo.
poop love.
Oh my god.
But I'm serious. Like, what is this? Like, what is this where it's like, ew, gross? I'm like, okay, if she's having a decent poop, maybe she always takes like a ghost poop.
She got the no wipe ass. She got the no wipers.
Yeah, what if she has generational brown? Like, and so like her poops are the opposite. Like there's nothing, right? And so hers is one wipe, done. Like cleanest diet. So,
God,
for her,
if
there's not,
only.
she isn't even gonna do anything, right? Like, so, well, she's like, why? I'm just gonna shower. And so for him, his poops are diabolical. His poops are unreal. We're talking mountains here, like mountains of poo coming in. And so he's like, ew, gross. My poops are always nasty, so I must wash my hands.
Yeah, no, that's the problem is, you know how we have like, the trees are the rainforest is falling apart because there's too many trees getting cut down for paper. That's actually my fault. It's not AI's fault. I need like a whole roll to wipe every time I'm done. So
they invented bamboo toilet paper because they couldn't keep up with
exactly.
you.
Like, I need like direct shipments from the manufacturer. Direct shipments. Anyway, this is
Wow.
too banger.
No, this is good. I think are we, Joseph? Can
We're
you
gonna
lead
keep
us off
riffing
here,
if you don't
please?
cut us off, man.
I'm just gonna keep talking
Yeah,
about
no.
poop.
I was enjoying this. I was okay.
Decision time.
Do you think this guy's the asshole for washing his hands before he gets into the shower? 3, 2, 1.
No,
not at
it's
all.
completely fine. Being
I
redundant
mean, I maybe
about it isn't.
disagree with him, but it's a totally defensible position.
Wait, you never
Yeah.
said Joseph. You don't mind either way, though.
Yeah, I really it's crazy because it seems like the type of stupid shit that I would have an opinion on.
Yeah.
But I just don't.
Wow.
Thank-
Okay, that is
Yes.
rare. Usually Joseph's ready to fucking shark you in to be like, no, you are a disgusting cretin for doing this, not my way.
No, Joseph, I need you to revel in this feeling because it was the other feeling that I can't remember what the scenario was, but it's you hear an argument and it's like, I just don't fucking care, dude. Like I just, for me, it was the last names.
Mhm.
It was the double barrel
the
surnames.
last names, yeah.
God, like who fucking gives a shit? Honestly, like it's a beautiful position to hold. So I'm gonna let you revel in it for a little bit.
The Council has spoken.
All right. I mean, I think we're good here. Bye bye.
I think so.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye.